Welcome back to the Dev Hall Show. So we have our guest, our special guest. You know, a lot of people been trying to figure out who is this guy behind the camera. You know, we was young boys watching all these rap battles. You know, all these rap DVDs. You know, watching Headshots, watching Too Raw for the Streets, watching We Run the Streets. You know, watching the Come Up Show. You know, everyone was on a Come Up Show. But we got the man right behind the camera, right in front of the camera today on the Dev Hall Show. What's up, man?
What's up?
Well, we on the streets, man.
All started with a camera.
Yeah, man. How you doing today?
I'm chilling. I'm live right
Yo,
now.
man, let me tell you how I ran into this guy, man. You know, I'm all about business. He Ubering and shit, man. I think he was with his fam. You know, I recognized his face. I'm like, yo, you man from We on the Streets, right? Like, yeah, y'all gave him his business card. I'm like, yo, man, I'd love to do an interview with you, man. A lot of people would like to know a lot that went behind the camera. We actually got you in the position you are in today. So first things first, man. Brand name, We Run the Streets. Where that name come from?
Just in the studio one day, it was me, a couple people. You know, we were just thinking about. I think the lock said that we are the streets.
Right.
And then, you know, we just swapped out the word. We ain't never think it was gonna go this far. We were just on the tip like we run the streets. Everything I did was just a spirit of the moments type situation. I bought a camera, used that drone for 30 days, took that drone back, bought another camera, did the same thing. So I gathered up all the footage.
Right.
And I remember, shout out my man Plum, he was doing the DVD. I think I'm Still Not a Rapper DVD. And at the time I came in the game, he was just like, yo, this shit ain't the same no more. Like, just do that one joint and don't do it no more. And I knew a lot of people just from growing up around the way. So that's how I was able to get so much footage. And I put it out there, just throw it out there, and you know, the result is 11 years later, I'm still doing something.
Right now, by you starting We Run the Streets, and you really didn't think it was gonna get this big. Now, I know I was watching your previous interview. You was basically saying like you was just coming up off of rappers like Meek and Head and things in that sort. So, like, what made you just say, you know, I'm about to like start recording these rappers and actually start dishing it out to the city so these people know who these rappers are?
I'm a big fan of music, period. I just wanted to do something to help, you know, the people that was around my surroundings.
Right.
So the only thing I could do was hold the camera. I wasn't a rapper. You know what I mean? So my skills was just knowing so many people. It's like when you're growing up, the way that the people that really get recognized is the people that be everywhere. The people that, you know, network with people all day long. Like, I got a networking event that I do every month. I try to tell people, artists, rappers, entertainers, comedians, make sure y'all be at these networking events, no matter if it's mine or somebody else.
Right.
Networking events is very powerful because you never know who you're going to meet. The thing with mine is I'm doing another award show, and I'm trying to have it at the Met at the end of the year. So every month, I'm going to do networking events to try and bring different artists, different comedians, different, no matter the genre, just different people out, so I can have different people in the audience, and I acknowledge, you know, different, you know, categories. Like this March the 29th, I got a joint going on.
May 29th.
Yeah, May 29th, I got a joint going on, and I'm nominating all the best directors.
Right.
It's not really about the best. That's just the word that, you know, get chosen, because everybody doing their thing. But I'm just nominating all the top directors in the city. I mean, just showing them acknowledgement, showing them that their work is, you know, because without the people behind the scenes, people like me, none of these people would get seen.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a major fact. And speaking of fact, you know, I'm not even trying to rhyme, but you got Tierra Whack, you know, for a fact. You know, Tierra
Shout
Whack,
out to
she
my niece,
basically
man.
out here, she making moves,
And
man.
she making power moves, and I always saw the ending from the beginning.
Right.
And we used to always say that, even when, right before she dropped, you know, the thing that woke up the world, a 15-minute mixtape on Instagram, we were just saying, like, everything is time. No matter how you look at it. You might look at it and say, yo, I'm supposed to be popping now. No, everything time.
Right.
You just gotta believe in your God. Whatever God you believe in, just believe. And that's how I feel as though with me. I did a lot. That's why I'm telling people, just go watch my documentary. My documentary gonna tell you everything.
Right.
It's in my bio. It tells you everything. And I got so much footage that I'm about to just start giving out on my IGTV. Just to, how whole say, you gotta remind them sometimes.
Right.
I'm like, it's 11, 12 years later, I'm still moving. I got a video game that's about to pop.
Right.
That's
Everybody
basic. Everybody beef. It's basically the same platform. I'm still giving artists, entertainers, a platform to get seen. So it's like a runoff of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, but I'm bringing it to the hood.
Right.
Whereas though your background could be where you from. It's gonna be real characters as you saw, you know, in my promotion.
Right.
I
like
just got a
different
lot
stages
going
and
on,
things.
man.
So like you actually reaching out to like people like the Instagram dancing boy Dan Rue.
Dan Rue, he's on there.
You know, Michi on there.
Michi Ho on there.
A couple different people. I noticed you.
My son gonna be on there. He gonna be, you know, little big ass head. You know what I mean? Little bottom running around in his Pampers. It's gonna make it live.
And what made you decide to come up with some type of video game for the phone, for a phone?
The new generation. The new generation is always on their phone.
Like that's heavy, to be honest.
Yeah, they not on their TVs. They on their phone.
Right.
So you gotta stay with the times.
Right.
A lot of people that's even watching this, they probably don't still even understand what the app world like. They're gonna find out once, you know, I'm somewhere on the boat.
Right.
So I've been working on the game for 2 years. When I first brought it out, it was like, to me, it was like, it looked like a term. I knew I had upgrading to do, but I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, how many people you know you sit next to with a video game
Right.
that can touch the world?
Right.
Like, it ain't just Philly. Like, I'm about to do a whole a raffle. Every month, I'm gonna pick 3 different artists. I'm gonna, you know, from all around the world, I'm gonna let them be on the game. But I'm gonna do a raffle drawing for $5 a ticket. You know, just opening up that platform.
Now, as far as the characters on the game now, how are people submitting to be?
That's how they gonna submit. They gonna submit
Just
to a
by
raffle.
raffle?
Yeah, I don't want nobody.
I mean,
to
as
pay.
far as the notable people, I'm talking about as far as the notable
The
people.
noticeable people is the people that, you know, we have business with.
Okay.
Like I said, the boy Dan Rue.
Right.
He's doing good in his world.
Right.
So all his fans, they're gonna be able to, you know, control his character on the game, dance with him on the game, listen to music that he like.
Right.
It's I'm way ahead of my time.
It sounds like some Tekken type stuff.
Yeah, it just for people to have fun.
Right.
Like my son be on the joint just having fun, so he be playing with my character. That's right now he be playing with my character. So imagine a little homie from down the block don't got a chance. Only time he could create a character is when 2K Live or Madden.
Right.
This joint right here, I'm bringing it straight to the hood.
Now, I want to get back to the music thing. You know, you're a big fan of music. Now, in 2019, you know, we have a lot of rappers now. Everybody in their mind want to be a rapper.
Right.
Now, one thing I will say, the difference I want to say is the 5 minutes to 10 minutes on the DVD slot versus a minute freestyle on Instagram. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel as though a lot of people were, you know, getting enough of that rapper?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be able to catch somebody for the first couple seconds. Like when we used to do the DVDs, it was on the tip was when you watch a DVD, the artist got to catch you within the first couple seconds. Are you skipping them?
Yeah, facts.
It's the same thing with social media. If he ain't catching you in that little bit of seconds, you want to skip. So it's you know, like I said, it's always about moving with the times. Like I'm about to do an online DVD. The Wire 9 that I'm working on now, it's gonna be an online DVD where so you can just go to my website and catch everybody's footage. That's basically gonna be, you know, cause it's bigger than just Philly now. Social media, like y'all gotta use that. That platform is everything.
I ain't gonna hold you. I remember copping up the wires. This is when Shelton Mall used to have that like standing in the mall.
Yeah.
Everybody had the DVDs and the CDs and stuff. And I remember you used to copping a couple of your DVDs, man. Like, and I actually got a chance to actually sit here with you right now, man. I actually wanted to just let you know, just in case a lot of people didn't tell you, man. I'm proud of you. You know, I don't know you from a can of paint, but I like to see a lot of black people, you know, succeed in life. And this is what my platform is for, you know, just to get people that and say who you are and where you came from. I wanted to just know for the people that actually are trying to be, you know, up and coming with this rap shit, you know, because a lot of people starting to do there's, you know, footage of different rappers and trying to start a catalog or a movement or whatever they want to call it. Like, what can you tell them, you know, to help them in life as far as being
like
behind the camera?
I mean, if they're artists or if you saying from the behind the camera stand, it's all about your content from, you know, our point of view. It's about, like, that's how I was able to do what I was doing because I was around so much of the heavy content I was able to capture.
Right.
So, like I said, I could put out a documentary, and that's basically what I'm about to do. Put out a documentary for the last 10 years and show them that everything that's going on right now in Philadelphia with the rap shit, my brand was attached to. I just wanted to, you know, shout out to everybody that I've ever been a part of. It's just I wanted to be able to stand on my own too and be able to say, yo, listen, it's not like, I believe in, all right, a signed artist can get signed today, right?
Right.
Majority of them don't make it past a year. But you want to know one thing? It's always going to be new talent coming around that corner. So until the day I die, that's always a platform for me. So I'm just going to push my brand to be the biggest in the United States. like when you fuck with we on the streets, it's you known to get views. Like I might say, all right, my following, right? I might post a post, and I might not get that many likes because the gram not based on positivity. It's based on negativity. You see what I'm saying? But the insights and the views and shit that goes behind my page is always in the numbers. And that's how I've been doing what I've been doing for the last 12 years, making money and living off of my promotion. I ain't had no job and none of that.
Now, speaking of promotion, you know, I noticed you got Yo Philly. You know, Yo Philly, 24 hours, $24. You feel me? You gotta go get
like
it, man.
That, huh?
You know, you gotta speak on that, man. So, can you elaborate on that?
The Yo Philly was just a phrase that I saw, and I just figured out like, yo is a caption. And everybody say it. They might text your phone, yo.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, yo Philly, yo LA, yo Atlanta, yo this, yo that. It's just a phrase that I just figured that if they don't catch on a day, they're gonna catch on.
Thanks.
Even with the $24 for 24 hours, that's a promotion package. Whereas though I'm like, all right, when you in the market that we in, you gotta understand that you gotta figure out a type of commercial. You watch a little commercial that be on TV that you probably remember just off of what they saying, and it might draw attention. So I that's what I look at. I just look at everything that can draw attention. So $24 for 24 hours is just rhyme. Right. So somebody might just remember that. A little kid might remember that, and it's just like you just get promotion on my page for 24 hours.
Makes sense. Now, I want to get back. You know, it's a lot of people that want to ask these questions, man. Like I told you behind the cameras, you know, I got to ask you these questions. You're probably tired of hearing this shit. But as far as you starting to We Run the Streets, right? You know, a lot of different DVDs was out. I'm pretty sure that was trying to come up while you was out here doing your thing. Did you have any type of beat behind this type of shit, man?
I
never wasn't paying attention to that type of stuff.
When you doing what you doing, you ain't got time.
Right. Now the reason I say that though, like, you know, like it's a lot of different people that like do certain things. You feel me? Like, and no matter how you try to have tunnel vision, you always like try, like no matter if you try to not try to pay attention to it or not, you're gonna hear something. Like, have you ever had like, damn, my niggas trying to like worry about what the fuck I'm doing and shit like that? Like,
to keep it all in my head. I'm gonna tell you, I had a situation one time, right?
You run into a lot of different artists, bro. Like, you feel me? You're not just running to like underground rappers. I'm saying it's like
when I was out there doing what I was doing for the first couple years, I was pulling up on any block at any type of convenience, no matter what it is. I was chasing that money.
All right.
So depending, like, times change. You see what I'm saying? So depending on what the situation is, I was always good with a lot of different people. Because I came to do a job. That's it. I ain't want to be homies. I ain't want to be friends. And we grew. But it was more about me doing the job, just getting the job done. That's all I ever really cared about. I don't care about feelings. It's about doing the job, period. I don't care who it is. My mom, my brother, no matter who it is, it's about doing the job that somebody paid me for. So if somebody ever felt some type of way, they didn't have a problem with Ink. They had a problem with the brand.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because even like now, if somebody was to have a rumor about me, I wouldn't even pay attention to it because I'll be with my family outside of this. So it's no room for any of that type of shit. So people that involve themselves in that, to me, they allow themselves. Because if you just focus on the tunnel vision that you accomplish, that's why you think niggas got bodyguards around. That mean that's why you have niggas like 6ix9ine and them, they was talking all that shit because they know ain't no way in the world people can get to them. So that's kind of like my tunnel vision. My tunnel vision is I got everything around me that's blocking that shit. I'm only worrying about the money and what I'm trying to do next. So I'm never really worried about the hate. I don't even speak that word. I mean, like what they say, shit come back to you, whatever you put into the air. You put negativity to the air, that shit gonna come back some type of way.
Let me speak that shit. Makes sense now. Now I just want to ask you this last question. Like, so what's next for We Run the Streets for those that like been looking out for
the biggest marketing and promotion company across the world? Like I said, this video game is about to really change it because it's the way I'm putting it out there. I'm not worried about the industry fucking with it. I'm not worried about the niggas in the industry fucking with it. I have a big impact with people in the hood messing with it. Like when I first put it out, I had my block on the hood. I mean my block on the game. Niggas was like, yo, 24th Street really want a video game that's worldwide. Niggas was loving it. So I feel as though all the artists that I'm gonna have on there, if they represent where they from, they got their music on there, they got their apparel, I'm gonna make my bread. I'm not worried about competing with nobody. because I know what I'm going to do. I got 3 video games that's coming out.
Mhm.
I got a health game that's coming out. You know how big that is? To be doing something with health.
Health as well.
I just really can't speak about it because, you know, this shit getting done.
Right.
I'm in the technology world. So whatever I'm doing is gonna be big regardless.
Mhm.
And once you start doing something, everything else just come along with it.
Right. It's gonna fall right through.
You know what I mean? So before I get out of here, make sure y'all fuck with my nigga Spazzy. You know what I mean? You know I'm still fucking with Santos. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tierra Wayne. She definitely doing that thing. Shout out to Meek. Shout out to AR Ad. Everybody that ever did something to Philly, really, they brand is really connected to mine.
That's facts.
No matter who it is, you
Come
can,
up, show
you
up,
can name
shit.
whoever.
Right. Now, a lot of people will probably ask this, like, damn, why you ain't asking? You know I rap. Now, the Wire 9, you know, online DVD. Let's say if people are interested in that. Like, how can people say, oh, can I get on the show?
Just DM me. Just DM me on call 267-580-9787. We can talk business. I just do business all day. I'm just trying to build a team around me to take care of everything that somebody needs. You know what I mean? Like, I love the way y'all set your situation up. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be doing a TV show, and I want y'all to be a part of it.
Respect, I appreciate that.
So, May the
Towards
29th.
media, you know that.
May the 29th, make sure y'all be down there at the New Style Complex, 1640 West Hunter Park. Network. I'm bringing the people out there for y'all to network with them.
If I'm not mistaken, is new that new place, John. That's right on top of that
Car stuff.
Right, John. Yeah, it's
Yep.
nice in there too.
Real nice.
Right, I've been inside there, John.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by the Dev Hall show.
Yeah.
And I wish you the best in everything you got going on, man. Especially with everybody beefs. You know, the health game. You know, the new never unnoticed event.
Nothing goes unnoticed.
Nothing goes unnoticed.
And nothing goes unnoticed. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm doing an award show that I'm gonna let the people judge who win. It ain't about me who win. I'm doing something about not acknowledging y'all, giving y'all certificates.
Right.
I mean, whereas though you could put it on your wall, you might never got an award day in your life.
Get some type of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.